So let's see another example here. The problem says, sketch the image S in the UV plane of the region R in the XY plane using the given transformations. So we have X is 1/2 U plus V, and Y is 1/2 U minus V. And we have a picture of the region R, but we're not explicitly told how we can express U as a function of X and Y, or V as a function of X and Y. So I think a good place to start would be, let's solve this system of equation for U and V, because what we're trying to find are bounds for U and V, because I'm guessing that we're going to have a rectangle in the UV plane when we're finished, so we just need to know its length and width, basically. So solving for U, it looks like if we do X plus Y, we get 1/2 U plus V, which is 1/2 U plus 1/2 V, plus 1/2 U minus V, which is 1/2 U minus 1/2 V. So we get 1/2 U plus 1/2 U is U. And if we do X minus Y, that should be 1/2 U plus 1/2 V minus 1/2 U, and minus times minus is plus 1/2 V. So 1/2 V plus 1/2 V is V. So I know that V is going to be X plus Y and X minus Y, and U is going to be X plus Y. Now another thing that I'd like to know is, what are the equations for these lines that are forming this rectangle in the XY plane? Because I know that the equation of lines, they also give me relationships between X and Y. So the line that's passing through the point 1/2, 1/2, and 3/2, 3/2 should be the line Y is equal to X. Because the two coordinates are the same, I know that that's the line Y is equal to X. So then the line parallel to that should have the same slope, but I can see that it has a y-intercept of 1. So those are these two lines. And the lines coming down the other way, well, this one that's closest to the y-axis, it looks like that should be 1 minus x, because the points 0, 1, and 1/2, 1/2 are on it. And this one, this last one, looks like it should be 3 minus x. Has negative slope. It looks like the y-intercept should be about 3, and the points 3/2, 3/2, and 2, 1, they fit this equation. So these should be these lines. So now we have relationships between X and Y. So maybe this is equation 1, this is equation 2, this is equation 3, and this is equation 4. So from equation 1, I get to say X minus Y is 0. And from equation 2, I get to say X minus Y is minus 1. So these are giving me my bounds for V. And from equation 3, I get to say X plus Y equals 1. So these shouldn't really be equal signs here. Let's make them arrows. From equation 4, I get X plus Y equals 3. And I know that U is equal to X plus Y, so that gives me my bounds for U. And that's pretty much what I needed to know. Now, if I draw the UV plane, then I know my U is between 1 and 3. So from here to here. And my V is between -1 and 0. So from here up. So this is the transformed region S that came from the region R under the transformations that were given.